Good evening, all of you. So last explanation, text box we started, input tag, some attributes we discussed, a finishing touch about that example. Name of the tag is input tag. Name of the tag is input, and rest of all the things are attributes of the input tag. Tag name input, tag name not text box, but we created text boxes. Input tag used for creating of text box. Input tag also used for creating of password box. Coming explanations. So what are the attributes yesterday we discussed? Those all are related to input tag, not to text box. Every explanation I given with combination of text box only. Reasons are, yesterday we know only text boxes only how to create it. Today 3-4 controls also we are going to learn. So those attributes coming, all explanations we can apply. That's why I'm highlighting that point. Attributes belongs to tag but not element. Text box is an element, input is the tag. Password is an element, HTML input element, and this is the tag. So first attribute is type. Which type of input control you want to create it. Second one is the autofocus, existing the cursor position. By default, cursor not available in any of the text boxes. You have to request that one compulsory by using autofocus. ID is the identifier of the text box, and moreover it's a unique name. And this is the name of the text box. You can maintain unique names or you can maintain duplicate names. There is no problem. So ID basically used by the JavaScript like this, and the name is basically used by the our server side programs. ID name both are only same purpose only. What is the purpose? To access the data available in the text box. Text box inside user which data they typed, the data I want to use in my coding, sir. So JavaScript developer taking the ID support, Java developer taking the name support, ASP.NET developer also taking the ID support only. To collect the data from the text box and substituting in our calculations or for loops or if conditions, whatever it may be. Because this is the substitution step and this is the substitution step. Technology to technology step changing, sir. All technology is not same step. Next one, placeholder, giving the message to user what we have to type in that text box. Why text boxes are created, sir? Developer knows 100% because he is the creator. But what is the purpose of first text box? What is the purpose of second box? Users unable to identify. Compulsory placeholder required. Otherwise, long back we used some label tag, remember? Label, span tags, formatting tags. A label tag we have to use. Next one, size, width of the text box. Yeah. Width of the text box size. Box size reducing, but not data limit. Max length, controlling the number of characters. Or setting the limit of data. The box size, sir, is data limit, sir. Box size different to data limit is different. Example setching. On a fuel tanks are available, especially cars, not bike. Bike small tank, hardly under 13 or 14 liters was filling. So car fuel tank, petrol or diesel. But a capacity how much, sir? If you see the manual of the book, they are giving 36 liters or 37 liters. So normal hatchback car I am talking. Small car, hatchback car, i20 car is there, na? i20 car I am saying about. So Hyundai i20 car, diesel tank is available. As per the manual and company guidelines, they are saying the 36 liters maximum capacity. Inka shake must annually. If you move the vehicle, inka another 1 liter, 1.5 liter, it is going on. And if you shake the vehicle, sir, petrol is going to internal pipes also, some gap is forming. But one day what I did, sir, almost tank getting empty. Inka with that existing fuel, I can travel another 10 kilometers only. So I went to nearest petrol bunk and I said full tank. They're filling, 36 crashed, 40 crashed, 45 crashed, 55 it is stopped. Fighting akada with the petrol bunk operator. Manual emo 36 kilometers available, 36 liters available. But akada 55 liters filled in tank. How it is possible? And I'm arguing. Because long back idi, car also for very new to me that days. Petrol bunk person is arguing, sir, you can watch the reading, sir. You are watching reading, 54 approximately it is filling. But I am showing the manual, he's given the 36 liters tank capacity. As clearly printed in the manual, tank capacity 36 liters, 54 liters reading showing. But where is balance 18 liters? Fighting. Somebody they came also, they're trying to something compromise also, etc. Next I went to next day I went to showroom also. You given 36 liters only, but petrol bunk person charged 54 liters and he also, no sir, no chance sir. Sir is a showroom salesman's. No chance sir. After that I contacted the technical team. They said that, sir, tank very big size sir, 60 liters also we can fill it the tank. Already okay, 4-5 liters available in your bike. That's why 54 accepting. But as per the Indian government norms, this only we have to print on the book. As per the Motor Vehicle Act, full tank of fuel we can't fill under. Fire accidents chances available under. That's why they are giving the maximum capacity. No. What is that one? Proper capacity, 36 liters. But if you still you have the another 15 to 16 liters gap. So full capacity of the tank 55 plus liters. But we are going to filling always at 36 liters only. The who doesn't knows that one, they're getting some problem only. I also same thing that day. 2 days after realization comes. That day unnecessary I fighted that petrol bunk person. Company not providing information. Petrol bunk person also doesn't know under that one. It matter. So total capacity different, preferable capacity different. But it size, the tank size. But in that maximum we can fill up to the stone. So every vehicle, 4-wheelers, the same things are. So if you fill the full tank, what happens, sir? If any fire accidents happens, any something damage happens, insurance is not claimable. Later I found this all information on model. More than 36 liters, if you fill the vehicle, at the time any fire accidents happens, insurance 1 rupee also not comes under. Next day onwards, correctly 38 liters I am going to filling on model. Still gap is available, leave it, amma. Insurance not claiming. And they're measuring if anything is happens, they knows what is the status of the tank. So bikes say that this picture not available. Not possible. Total capacity 13 or 14 liters available. So size of the box is different, size of the data different. Box size 5, the data limit is 10. Both look like a sizes only, but not same meaning. Next, setting the value here is a default value of the text box, also initialization. And read only, sir, not allowing the updations or modifications in the text box. Users can't modify, but programmers, they can modify through coding. Directly not typing. Through coding, we can change the data. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we have some more attributes there, but this situation not useful for those. There's some with another control, those attributes are useful. These are the common attributes for all upcoming input controls. Or 15 controls I am going to explaining, sir, input controls. 15 controls we can use these attributes. Because some attributes specialize it to some of the controls only. That one, while discussing of the particular input control, I'll explain that. So this is overally our text boxes creation procedure. So enter the data here. This one not allowed, this one we can type it. But how to send this data to server, sir? That we'll discuss later, sir. First, I'm just focusing only creation procedure. So text box completed for accepting of the usernames, right? Next, I'm moving to the password field for accepting of the passwords. Username next, generally we require the passwords only. So what is the use of password, sir? Password used for creating of the passwords. It is generally sentence, sir. Password is one type of input field. It is used to created by using the input tag only. For what purpose we are using this password, sir? Not only for passwords purpose, sir, some other situations also we can use that one. Generally heading password, we are getting obviously, oh, this is for passwords. Password input control we can also use for other than password situations. Other than means which scenario, sir? Passcodes also available. Some situations. Password different, passcode is different. For our Zoom meeting link, what we have to use? Passcode. That is also password, text box name. The type of the text box is password, but use it for passcode. Next, while doing of the online shopping, your credit card, debit card, CVVs are available. Other CVVs we are typing in CVV box, CVV separate box not available. Password box we are also used for CVV entering. Or your net banking pin code is available. So pin code control not available separately. Again, password box also used for the pin code entering. Pins, internet banking pins. So where the secrecy required, where the privacy required, in all that cases we can use the passwords. They're not just only passwords, sir. Whenever you want to maintain the privacy or secrecy, that all situations you can use this. Entering of the passwords, entering of the pins, ATM pins, credit card pins, CVVs, OTPs, verification codes, passcodes. Why I'm saying this one means, generally what is the use of password in control? And most of the scenarios we are receiving answer for passwords. Passwords not only for passwords, that is I'm saying. A point to try to catch it. Password control we can also use for passwords, pin codes, CVVs, OTPs, verifications, and also something. If you are unable to remember these all the words, sir, simple word is there. If you need data secrecy or if you need data privacy, go for password. Reasons are, what are the data you are typing? The data is not visible to general persons, common, who are watching your screen, who are observing your typing. So those people's are data not visible like as yesterday's. But in place of data, what it is showing, sir, you know already, dots to stars. Some browsers dot displaying, some browsers star displaying. No. Every website we have. How to create it, sir? Input type equals to password followed by some attributes. Which attributes are? Yesterday discussed 9 attributes. Before that, what are the attributes we know? CSS, HTML, that all we can use. Yesterday's 9 attributes and past knowledge, everything we can use, no problem. The password simple explanation. Now see the example. Input type equals to password. That's all. Like as yesterday, a small text box create. Text box is creating 100%. Text box only created, sir, but the text box is some extra filtering. Extra filtering is dots. Check it once. Now type it. This is secrecy means. Dots. A few browsers, a star symbol is comes in that one. That is not matter. Secrecy available or not, that is the matter. If you type any data, instead of your data, is special character is going to display. And what about this I symbol, sir? Actually, this I symbol not comes in all browsers, sir, especially Google Chrome. For your browser coming, sir, my browser, Edge browser. Edge browser. The Microsoft Edge browser feature, sir, it's not supported by the all browsers. If I want to get all browsers, sir, coding required. JavaScript coding compulsory required. Browser providing the feature, enjoy it. Browser not providing the feature, develop it. This is the only option. Inbuilt feature available, you can enjoy yourself. Inbuilt feature not available, try to design your own. These are the only two ways. So some browsers icon is providing, some browsers icon is not providing. So it's not in our hands. Leave it. Now what is the use of this icon, sir? Your password visible. Show, hide. Show, hide. Run the same program from the Google Chrome, sir. The password appearance the same. Here also dots, but I gone. So it's a pure browser's internal feature. So while running of the program, Sivakumar system I visible, in our systems I not coming, and it don't do that one. Visible, enjoy. Not visible, just leave it, go for the next point. Why this text, this box is created, sir? A purpose I'm going to mentioning here, sir. We have a small tag, a label tag, providing the labels. This is label. A product name label, a component name label. Like as in our input controls also, top of that one or left side or labels are generally available. First name or last name or contact number, email ID, the labels are available. Input control before or top of the input control, black letters, if any message available, in general it's a label tag. In general it's a label tag. Go to so these all are labels. First name label, opposite text box is there. First name is label, opposite text box for typing of the data. Last name is label, email ID label, phone number is label, mode of training is label, state is label, course is label. But after that one star symbol is there, sir. It's not label, sir, it's a span. Span tag, SPAN. That is also chota tag. These type of special characters displaying we are using. So this is label and this is the span. But now I need this type of messages, sir. That I am going to using the label tag. So enter password and label close. If you use the line break operations, sir, one after one it will comes. After the label, use the line break, we'll get a one after one. Your choice alignment. Next, the same password we can also use for other scenarios. Enter CVV, enter OTP, something like this. So enter your card CVV. And this is type equals to password only once again. I put a label if I'm not interested what to do, sir. Placeholder yesterday I already explained, sir. Go to that one. Label, placeholder, both are same purpose. But one comes outside the box, one comes inside the box. Placeholder displaying the message within the box. Labels displaying the outside the box. But target both same only, conveying the message to users. So placeholder equals to enter CVV. Now you can observe the difference, see that one. So where is CVV? Inside the box. Where is enter password, sir? Outside the box. Label to placeholder variation is that one. Both 100% for the same purpose. Yesterday we discussed some 9 types of attributes together. Read only, max size, limit to, everything we can set here also. Already that's why I repeated placeholder, see that. ID name not used, sir. Every program no need, sir. Explanation over. You have to remember and situation wise use that one. So just a testing examples again, every program we doesn't require. Original programming compulsory. ID equals to PWD and name equals to PWD. Here also I want to use it, sir. Okay. ID equals to CVV and name equals to CVV. So this is the simple control passwords. Next, third input control. Number fields. The third one is number fields. So what is the number field, sir? We are creating once again one text box, sir, but the text box accepts only numbers. Text box is creating, but the text box accepts purely numeric values only. Thus a name is becomes as a number box. Lunch box available, snacks box available, tiffin box available, geometry box available. In geometry box, what we have? Biscuits and chocolates. Scale, pencil, eraser, compass, something. Tiffin box, what we have? Breakfast we are carrying while going to colleges. So like that, one more box is there, sir. 6x3 size it will comes. Like a geometry box, lunch box, one big box, 6 feet height to breadth 3 feet it will comes. 2 to 3 feet. No idea, na? That is also box A. What it contains, sir? Some content available. The content our bodies. So everything is box only. Common pronunciation box. But a box before one more word is there. Geometry, lunch and tiffin. As per that one, internal content is going to changing. So all these are the boxes. Text box, password box, number box, hidden box, check box, radio box, like that. All boxes common, but every box inside specialized content available. But text box to password box difference already is there. Text box displaying the data, password box not displaying the data. But now number box also entered, sir. What is the use of number box, sir? It is allowing to type only numbers. Number box is allowing to type only numbers. Other than numbers, if I type anything, sir, it's not accepting, sir, filtering that one. Other than numbers, if we type anything, it doesn't allow the typing process. Before explaining one small information to some students, sir. Here somebody Java students available, somebody UI technology students, somebody ASP.NET students are available, right? For these students especially, maybe some Django students also available. Django, Python. Previously what I explained, that is not for main things to you. Yesterday onwards what I started, these are the main components for these 4 students. Matter. For Java students, .NET students, UI technology students, PHP students, Python, so Django Flask course attending students. So yesterday onwards started explanations main, sir. Past one is not main. That is required, but it's not primary. Secondary. This is primary. and who are not belongs to these 4-5 courses, only web developer, front-end developers. For those previous explanations main. It is secondary. Based on your course, importances are changing, right? But we are going to attending advanced Java on ASP.NET, right? But Java faculty, ASP.NET faculty, they are creating text boxes. But these all options, no faculty explaining. Underline this word. If you attend any advanced Java batch, if you attend any ASP.NET batch, what are the options we are discussing here? They're not explaining this. They're just creating the text boxes, sending the data to server, storing in the database. That's all. If you ask, explain the more options are, you can attend the HTML batch and they are saying. This matter. And as somebody's, I observed some little bit of negligence and careless. That's why is sweet warning and suggestion. If you don't know these things, if you learn advanced Java also waste, no use, frankly speaking. ASP.NET, if you attend also second part without knowing, no use. Reason, .NET faculty explaining the ASP.NET program. For that HTML support required. They're directly designing the HTML. They're not focusing on these options. You can check it yourself. Who are attending only advanced Java, who are attending the HTML with advanced Java, ask the page designing, sir. Lot of difference available. Because advanced Java student, only advanced Java student, these number of options available, these varieties we can create it, they don't know any idea. Even my advanced Java batch students also no idea, because I am not explaining in that situation. That's the matter. Advanced Java is the matter. A number box, text box, these number of boxes, we have these number of attributes, and no faculty is going to wasting the time. What I said, understand? Meaning understand? Meaning only take it. So, coming explanations, those 5 subjects students primary. So, focus little bit. Don't take light. Number box, it is also one type of text box, but allows only digits. Only digits are digits along with something else. I mentioned here second point, see that it's preventing the typing of alphabets. It's not allowing the alphabets. But what are the things allowing, sir? 0 to 9 digits. 0 to 9 digits. Next to one dot allowing, plus minus symbol allowing, plus alphabet E allowing. Reasons are, because all these are related to numbers only. But I want to type the floating point value, that compulsory. 10.56. I want to type the negative number, minus symbol is compulsory, minus 10. I want to type the values in exponent power, sir. Shortcut, E alphabet is compulsory. 2E6. 2 exponent power 6. A larger values we are simplifying with exponents values only. And most of your languages, data types, ranges also available in exponent ranges only available. So at that time, E required. So digits, minus symbol, dot, and E alphabet only we can type in that one. Rest of 25 alphabets, we have the so many special characters in our system, space bars, 100% not allowed. If you are typing also, browser stopping that one. That is the use of number box. And internally, automatically filters are activated. Filters are preventing the wrong data, allowing the proper data. Next, number control, right side edge. A few minutes back, we observed some I symbol. No? I symbol place, up or down, 2 buttons are comes. When a scroll bar, up arrows, down arrows, scroll bars available. No? Similar style, 2 buttons are comes. By default, it will comes. Maximum browsers supporting, few browsers are not supporting. So what is the use of that up and down buttons, sir? Up button is increment button, sir. Down button is decrement button. If you need your comparison, up button I plus plus, down button I minus minus. Increment operator and decrement operator. And without typing, if you click the buttons also, numbers are, when a speedometer numbers rotating like this, like that it is rotating the numbers also. So somebody, this they are calling as a spinner. 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 I'm calling number boxes. Somebody they are calling as a spinner. But while filling of the petrol, a petrol reading how it is rotating? Zzz, rotating, right? This number box also rotating the numbers like that only. That's a spinner we are calling. Creation model is this one. Input type equals to number compulsory. Rest of attributes situational demanding. Now see the example. Input type equals to number. That's all. No further information not mandatory. Automatically a box is created with the filtering of only numbers. It's look like as normal, sir, but you said something, sir. Place the mouse pointer. Up and down buttons right side is there. Come out. The H over operation. H over. Whenever the mouse pointer comes, that icon is visible. Whenever the mouse pointer comes out, that disappears. H over. Colon H over is there. Pseudo selector. That affect this one. So now our actual concepts are. Place the cursor. I am typing Shiva Kumar. Not allowing. I am typing. But there it is not allowing because wrong data. I am typing the numbers, sir. It is allowing perfectly. You can see virtual keyboard. I'll open it. So place the cursor. Q, W, R, T, Y, U, J, H, G, F, C, V, B, M. Nothing is there. I'm typing 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3. It's working. Well, again T, sir. No. 5, Y, 6, U, 7, I, 8, 0, O. It's perfectly working. But you said E alphabet is working, sir. 2, E, 5. 2 exponent power 5. Next dots are 9.8, 9.8. Negative values are minus 90. Rest symbols are 78 equal. 78 negation tilde, bracket, slash, quotations, semicolon, slash, comma, nothing is there. So as per the theory, it's working perfectly, sir. Next, we'll go for the numbers, up and down buttons. But what is the value of box current value? What is the current value of the box? Nothing. Box empty. So no value, nothing. Nothing in the sense blank. In blank scenario, if you click the up button, numbering starts from automatically 1. Up button, 1. Again, 2, 3, 4, 5, incrementing up to, sir, trillions of trillions. Trillions of trillions. So you said that petrol meter or something, sir, but it is slowly going on like as goods train, sir. And I'm clicking, sir. Click and hold it. You will get the difference like this. This is called as a spinner. This spinner. Up to next Valentine's Day also it is running like this only. No problem. The incrementation. How much incrementing, sir? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Now get down. 280 is their current value. Down. 279, 278. Whenever we reaches to 1, sir, automatically negative shades are going on. And a negative series continues. Next, currently blank, down, sir, -1. Up button +1, down button -1, starting number. Because it's the blank, -2, -3, -4, like this. Next, I have some number 45, sir. If I click on the up or down button, sir, down button is 44, up button 46. But previously 1, sir, that time blank. Now we have the data. Current data +1 now. Current data -1. So this is number box functionality accepting purely numeric values from the users. Maybe phone numbers, maybe PIN codes, or maybe verification codes. And the data should contain only digits only, sir. That scenario, we can prefer this one. Next, sir, that box allowing the trillions of trillions, sir. A box allowing the so much of numbers, sir. Yes, but we don't know, we don't want that much of lengthy numbers. I want to set the limit for the numbers, sir. Yes, sir, we have the special attribute. We can set it. So input type equals to number once again. ID equals to some num1. Name equals to some num1, just for formality, without forgetting. Gap, if any gap is producing, it's gone automatically. So now our major attributes, min and max. Minimum number, maximum number. Already 9 attributes so completed, sir. The 10th and 9th, 10th and 11th attribute. Yesterday 9 completed together. This is the 10th and 11th attribute. So this is accepting the minimum value of your box, and this is accepting the maximum value of your box. What is minimum value, sir? 1, no. Maximum value, sir, your interest 100. So now the box allows between the 1 to 100 only. Below 1 not accepting, above 100 not accepting. Forcibly if I type it, sir, browser showing error message. Forcibly if you type out of this range, immediately error messages comes. Okay, tooltip concept is there, na? Few days back we discussed. Images concepts are tooltip. Whenever the mouse comes, a yellow color box comes together. Tooltip, pronunciation. Attribute is title. Title attribute. Our title comes in the title, error message displaying by the browser. The second box will get the small box, sir. Size reducing automatically. Reasons are, we reduce the range capacity, automatically box also reduced. Now start the number, starting 1. The routine, sir. Okay, if you feel routine, then we can do one thing. 10. Refresh. First box is up button, 1. Second box up button. 10. Why? Yesterday Thursday kada. 10 starting kada. Now click on up to 100. Whenever you touch the 100, it stops the meter. Over. Petrol fuel auto stop option is available. Na? That one. They're setting the limit. Whenever the limit completed, sir, reading stops. But down, sir, going to down up to 10. 10 touching after reading stops. Over. Other than the 10 to 100, we are unable to enter the data. But if I type the data, sir, forcibly, 450 I'm typing. If you wait a few seconds, you will get the error message. You see that one. Value must be less than or equals to 100. Box appearing, a box message I'm reading. Value must be less than or equals to 100. Okay, next I'm going to typing -50, sir. It is also error only, wrong data. It also comes. Box is there, right? This is box. Message, sir. Value must be greater than or equals to 10. Previous message value must be less than or equals to 100. This message value must be greater than or equals to 10. Clear message. Who produces this message, sir? Browser's own operation. Next one, small requirement. Sir, up button, down buttons, they are incrementing +1 no -1. Up emo +1 no, down -1. Can I go for +10 no -10, sir? We have one more property, sir, 12th attribute to step value. Stepping value. So what is the step value, sir? Current value +10. Otherwise, current value -10. Current value +10, current value -10. Incrementation 10-10, decrementation is also 10-10. +1 no -1 replaced with +10 and -10. Matter. If anybody, you have the knowledge of loops in any programming language, I'll write the two loops. See this one. For I equals to 10, I less than or equals to 100, and I plus equals to 10. The first loop, sir. Next is second loop. For I equals to 100, I greater than or equals to 10, and I minus equals to 10. These two loops, what they are doing, my number box doing the same thing. A two loops combination is that number box. Up button emo this loop, sir. This up button loop. This is the up button loop. This is the down button loop. Internal coding. Now you can check it. 10 first number. Over, down. All are working properly. So this is the third input control number box. First one, ordinary text box, allows any type of data, no secrecy. Second one allows any type of data but secrecy. And third one allows only number. So box to box variation, that one. Now fourth ones are hidden box, the complete variety box, sir. Data not visible, box also not visible. Recently we worked some display none somewhere. Display attribute equals to none now. Remember? Huh? Display inline, display block, display inline block, display flex, display grid, display none. When I apply the none, what happened that day? The tag is disappears. Now hidden field also we are creating, but not visible on the screen. Not visible on the screen, but it is available in the program. Memory allocated, and it is part of the program and not occupied any space on the web page. Only internal memory block it is available. It is also text box, but secret text box. Secret lockers like that. This is secret text box. Already password is there, sir. Password data not visible, but box visible. The box data both not visible. Why this much of variety box, sir? Situations demanding, sir. The field name is hidden field. An invisible text box with a default value is called as hidden field. An invisible text box means text box not appeared on the web page, but it contains internally data. So those type of text boxes are called as the hidden fields. Mr. India, Anil Kapoor. Malum? Like that anamata. Movie name, madam, Mr. India ani Anil Kapoor hero, Sridevi anukunta heroine. Whenever they wear the watch, then the person is going to disappear. మాయమైపోతాడు. Like that, this component also in the same manner. Mobile secret gallery, huh? Oh, you have, huh? Okay, example. The mobile is some secret under, sir, something. Maybe secret folder available. I think folder visible, folder inside what are the content available that is not visible to others. And if you want to see that one, a pin code or lock is something asking, right? So an invisible text box, they have already data, but not appeared on the screen. So those type of things are called as hidden fields. But this much of variety text box is useful for us or not. If it is not useful for me, sir, it is not useful for me because I'm the front-end developer. But it is very useful for the advanced Java students and ASP.NET students. Other variety. You are learning here how to create it. How to utilize this one, it will comes in the servlet concept and ASP.NET concept. We have one topic in servlet and ASP.NET, sir, session management or session tracking, and one main topic available. The topic approximately 10 days, it will take a topic. In that session management, 4 concepts, sub-concepts are comes. First one, hidden fields. Session management with hidden fields. Session management with cookies. Session management with HTTP sessions. Session management with URL rewriting. Session management is the main topic. The session management operations we can perform with the 4 ways. In that 4 ways, hidden field is the first way. So what is the advantage of these secret fields? A purpose, clear explanation there comes. I can explain, but theory only. Program we are unable to write. I don't know advanced Java. If you write the program, then we'll get the clear picture. But what you are going to saying, sir, how to create it and how it is working only, I'm showing. Exactly the purpose, utilization situation, your future topics you are going to learn. So a word I used here, see that, sir. Hidden fields are used to send the information about the user or client to a server-side program without asking the user. Next, this topic used to perform the session tracking. To perform the session tracking, we are going to using the hidden fields. What is the meaning of session tracking, sir? Gathering the information about user activities. After opening the web page, you are doing some works together. Either clicking or typing or dragging or dropping, something you are doing. That all the things, so we have to trap it. Reasons are, these based on the first page activities, the second page content is going to change. Based on the first page activities, the second page content is going to changing. So first page, what are the works you did? If I know that, then only second phase filtering I can apply. But these first page activities you are trapping and the user doesn't know because programmer internally maintaining the code. It's not visible to users and it's not appearing to yes. You are doing your work silently. But as a developer, I'm trapping all your activities. I'm maintaining your username, your passwords, your OTPs, your phone numbers, etc., without your interference. Without your interference. These data I'm going to utilizing as a developer. Coming pages I'm going to utilizing. If I don't have this technique, what happens, sir? The last word is there, na? Without asking. Without asking the user what is, this reversely comes. First page you started the journey. We given already some details in first page. After that, first page to second page we are moving. When you are moving the first page to second page, if first page is total data destroyed, sir, by the browser, the original nature. Reasons are, page I am saying, and different programs are same programmer. The first page, the second page, both are coming from same programmer to different programs, sir. Two different programs. If the separate HTML program, that is separate. One page designed by the one program, sir. 2 pages designed by the single program, it's not possible. So every page should be developed by or designed by one separate. But you are changing the program, right? When you are changing the program, a previous program memory allocations, generally destroying the, generally destroying. The basic rule in our programming. If your first page is destroyed, total data is also gone. But the data I need in second page. In second page, again you are asking, please re-enter one more time. Sometimes you are traveling 6 pages. Example, train ticket booking. IRCTC train ticket booking, 6 to 7 pages you are traveling. Last you are getting the ticket. But on last ticket, if first page to 6th page, all information available or not? Yes, that is session tracking. So page 1 onwards, what are the information is going to enter by the user? As a developer, you have to keep it secretly. You have to save that one yourself only. And the situation demanding case, recollect the data using the next programs. Best example, your IRCTC. So first page we are giving the from to station to date of journey. Station name, date of journey, available in last 7th page ticket. And second page you are selecting the name of the train, which class. The details also available in our final ticket. Next page you are typing the passenger details. That also available in the final ticket. The first page, second page, third page, fourth page, all comes into the final page. This is called as this one, session tracking. To perform these type of operations, somebody's support you require compulsory. Some scenarios, hidden fields we are using. Some scenarios, cookies we are using. One of the topic in server-side programs, cookies. Some scenarios, HTTP sessions, then a separate topic available. The situation-wise, the content is changing, but overall purpose is this one. That is only I can explain. And I'm going to showing how to design it. Implementation, you need compulsory a servlet program or you need compulsory one ASP.NET program. Then implementation is also comes properly. This is the designing, sir. Input type equals to hidden, compulsory, name compulsory, ID compulsory, not optional, compulsory, and value also compulsory, sir. Previous 3 cases explanations, I said these are the optionals, but now value also mandatory. Reasons are the invisible text box. So users unable to type the data. But who should type the data? User unable to type the data because it's not appears to those. So this data should be maintained by the programmer only. So that's why you have to initialize these boxes with some value compulsory. The rest of attributes your choice. But these all attributes mandatory required for your hidden fields. Type equals to hidden, name equals to something name, ID equals to something ID, and value equals to something value. Now, I'll show the some practicals, sir. We are not designing the program. So which websites they are using the hidden fields? A website, I'll show it, see that. Open Google homepage, sir. This is the Google homepage. We have only one box, that is the search box. We have to type something what you want to search. But in the same page, we have 5 hidden fields also. 5 hidden fields also available, but not visible, sir. Hidden fields, sir. Available, but not visible. How you can say that one? How can prove it, sir? Watch the source code. Right click here. Go to the view source. We have the source code of that one here. I'm just magnifying here once. In this code, manually checking and process. Manually checking and a little bit typical processor. Go for the find option. Go to the find option. So what we have to type? Type equals to hidden. Directly hidden fields are going to shortlisting and displaying that one. Type equals to hidden. This is, you can observe this one. A box observer here. Input, something value is there already. Name is EI and type equals to hidden. This is your current explanation. Next also is there here. Input, name equals to source, type equals to hidden, value equals to HP. What is meaning, sir? I don't know. Who creates that code? That person only knows. One అయితే confirm, sir. The name of the text box is the value of the text box. That I know. So observe, sir. These are the hidden fields. One more hidden field here. It is also there. Like that, if you go for the Flipkart, sir, there also we have hidden fields. If you go for Amazon, sir, there also we have the hidden fields. Like that, how many websites, sir? Every dynamic website, they're using hidden fields. Static websites, hidden fields not necessary. That much of secrecy we don't need. That much of session tracking also not required. Static websites, online ticket booking not available. Why you need the previous data? Dynamic websites only, this is useful for us. Now see the example. Input type equals to hidden. A secret text box is created, not visible anywhere on the screen, but internally memory it is available. Empty box created, but not visible. Google also not visible, our program also not visible. But who gives the value? User any chance? No. That's why as a programmer, you have to assign the value. Something variable flag equals to value something true. Roughly I'm typing, sir. Refresh, the same output. But when you go for the view source, your hidden field is available here. Suppose here I have one submit button or login button, sir. One submit or one login button is available. When I click on this button, generally server-side program is calling. But this hidden fields data sending to server-side program or not, sir? Suppose here one button is available. Imagine head button heading some search like as Google or login something button. If I click on that button, every button generally they are calling a server-side program in general. So while calling of the server-side program, a hidden fields data passing to server or not? Sure, huh? Compulsory, we have to pass it. Otherwise, a session management not possible. Compulsory. The browser responsibility, collecting of all these hidden fields and sending to the server-side program. It's a responsibility of the form tag and browsers. If you send this data to server, then only session management is continuous. You are unable to send this data to server, session management break up, divorce. If you create any number of like this in the same result, sir, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever it may be, so matter is that same only. Status on, that's all. Any number of internally maintaining, when you click on the button, it's sending to the server. So you could have true on, I'm taking directly my assumption because we are just testing the program. But actually this true, this on should collected from the user, not programmer's own value. That should be collected from the user. How, sir? In first web page, user already filling some details here, collecting the details and assigning here. First web page, what are the details given by the user? The details we are capturing and assigning to here. But the total program, no, that's why I'm directly taking the data. For your awareness, I'm saying it is not true. The data should be collected from the previous web page and should be maintained here. But along these hidden fields, can I create the regular text boxes or not? This space contains the hidden fields. Along with this one, regular text boxes, can I create it or not? Regular passwords? Yes. That is user entering, this is programmer. Both is going to access. These are the 4 types of data entry controls. The 4 type of data entry controls, and all are the text boxes, but variety flavors, variety shades. And now I'm going to entering into the second category of the input control or input tag. What is the second category, sir? Clicking controls. If only data entry, now clicks, buttons. We have variety of buttons, sir. Reset is one of the button, submit is one of the button, image is one button, image button. We know already image, sir. The image tags, sir. The image button, sir. The button available, button top of that one, your photo printing anamata. Mobiles back side, coffee cups, we are photos printing, like that button, top of the button, image printing. So it's not image, button with combination of the image flavor. Generally buttons top what we have headings available. Set, submit, finish, accept, cancel, okay, like this. But in Flipkart, sorry, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, pictures available, small pictures. Are not but no. If you go for the Twitter or Instagram or these special websites, you log in big size buttons, such big size buttons not available. Small icons, images, pictures available. Arrow keys bending, arrow keys diverting, all those are the images, but playing like as a buttons. Like that, some varieties of buttons are available. So first I'm going to showing a reset button. First I'm going to showing the reset button. So what is the reset, sir? Factory reset in our mobiles. Factory reset settings. Mobiles are not available. Settings, factory reset option available, sir. When you click that option, sir, after switch on the mobile and when you purchase the mobile, from that day to up to now, what are the changes you did, what are the softwares you installed, everything is going to washed out. Fresh mobile is comes. At day one, how the mobile is available, the same status it will comes. Your messages, call logs, contacts, images, apps, games, aerial surf with aerial surf. That is called as reset option. What are the changes you made? That all the changes are reverting or rollbacking. Like that in our HTML pages also, we are entering the data, sir. So pages available, in that pages we are going to entering the data. After some details entering, I want to delete that all the data, sir, or I don't want to continue the data. There are so many boxes are available here. Some fields I entered. Now if you click on submit, it's calling. Submit is also one type of button, current topic. But some values I entered, some values not entered. If it is okay, it is submitted. This data hand out to the next program doing the further activities. But after typing of some data, I'm not interested to continue this one, sir. Deletion of data required. Generally what we are doing, going to the every text box, deleting the data like this. The easy process, simple process. The same type of thing if you want to perform in applications, and job applications, some account opening applications, already 20-30 fields we fields are, but later some so reasons not interested to continue the balance, but you want to delete all this data. Going to the every box deleting time taken process. That's a application forms submit button available. Submit button besides the reset button also available. Maybe sometimes the heading is reset. Sometimes heading is clear all. Clear all. That is just a heading, but button is reset. Button singles are top of the headings are going to changing the program to program, program to program. Clear all is not a button. It is also reset. Only heading changing, that's all. So when you click on that button, all your fields are becomes as empty. So for that, we don't need to write any logic, sir. Ready-made button is available. Reset is one type of button used to reset the HTML form or user interface. Use it to reset the HTML form or user interface, whatever it may be. So meaning it clears all the data what you entered in text boxes, password boxes, check boxes, radio buttons, how many values you typed, that all values deleted and fresh application form lookies comes. Because like as our dusters are, I explained something on the board. That explanation after I want to go for next explanation. What we are doing? Well, again, fresh white color board is comes. We are starting the writing. Next, while using of the reset buttons, we have some small guidelines and actually it's a restriction only. Reset button must be the part of the form tag, then only it will works. Otherwise it doesn't works. That this button, if you place inside the form tag, then only it's functioning. If you place inside the body tag or inside any other tag, sir, it doesn't works. Location pakka, perfect. Then only I'm doing my duty. Otherwise, if you click also, I'm sitting silently without responding anything. Sometimes when I'm asking the question, sometimes all you are seeing like that. Yesterday happened, same. Form tag compulsory. Form tag inside only reset button should be placed. Plus, what are the fields you want to clear? That all the fields also must be placed in the same form tag only. The which text box you want to clear, the text box, the reset button, both must be placed within the same form tag, not different form tags. But both are available in the web page only, sir. Web page not important. If it is available in the same web page also, it's not clearing the data. Both must be present in the same form tag. Form is the part of your web page. Total web document, form is a small part. But a Naresh IT website you observed a few minutes back, it 10 centimeters a form tag. Total page is not form. Total is our body tag. This total page is body or not? Yes. In this 10 centimeters part is there, na? That is only form tag. It's just a small block of your web page. But your text boxes plus a reset button both must be in the same form tag. Then it works. Otherwise it doesn't works. That is the guideline here, sir. Next, if button information also sending to the server, sir, 100% no, sir, and useless. Because it's just a duster eraser and the eraser information servers doesn't require anything. And creation process is this one, reset. Now just button how to design I'm showing here. Type equals to reset. Then the button and reset. Button created. What is the heading of the button, sir? Reset only it will comes. Caption is also reset only. Button type reset. Heading on the button is also reset. ఏం జరిగింది ప్రీవియస్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ డిలీటెడ్ అనుకుంటా Button is created, sir. It's a clickable. When I'm clicking, it's blinking also. See that one? Heading is reset automatically. That heading I don't like, sir. You can go for your own heading by using the value. What is the heading generally, sir? Clear all. In some of the application forms, we are watching this heading. In our Facebook, sorry, in Flipkart. In Flipkart, we have filters option. Filtering mobiles based on the brand name, price name, processor name. You are applying 4 or 5 filters. You searched it, but proper information not found. Next, what to do? Clear filter option is there at the top of that one. A clear filter is reset. In my Flipkart available. Clear filter and clearly available. Not in our Flipkart. But they use it clear filter. We use it clear all. If you don't want a simply reset is comes. Heading programmer interest situation demanding. But button is a common. But now this button is working or not if I want to test it, sir. Minimum I need one text box. So I'm creating some text box also here. Input type equals to text box. Line break. Text box. Text box. Okay, password box, number box. All varieties I'm taking. One text box, one password box, and one number box. 4 boxes are ready. Bottom button is also ready. Check it. Boxes ready. Enter. Together 98850 98850. Data filling completed. Now click on the clear all, sir. Not working. So reason, guideline not followed. What is the guideline? Form tag is required. Okay, now I'm going to adding the form tag, sir. We don't know form tag. First time we are going to using. There may be tomorrow explanations it will comes form tag. Or why you are using, sir? Situation demanding. Form tag I placed. Well, again violation. Again violation. Properly working or not, we have to test it together. Clear all. But form tag available, but still it is not going to clearing. Reason? Board available in one place, duster available in another place. How we can clean the board? Board here, duster in cellar. Logic not a thing. What is the guideline I explained? Both should be in the same form tag, not different form tags. Duster in one classroom, whiteboard in one classroom, marker in another classroom, sir. No use of that one. Faculty in another classroom again. So this also must be placed in the same. Then only it will works. So if you enter any number of things here, any number of times, any data, it's clearing. Not 4, sir. Like this, I have 40 text fields, sir. 40 text fields are clearing automatically with inbuilt logic. This button, if you don't know any idea, or suddenly it is not striking, sir, JavaScript required. That is the only option. And the refresh also we can use it, sir. Refreshes we can't use, sir. Maximum cases, it's a very dangerous process. Refresh in the sense, not clearing of the text boxes, re-executing of the total logic. Total logic means, sir, ఇక్కడ line number 1 available the doc type. From this line to the last line, total logic is executing. So generally what we are thinking and refreshing the page and some data arranging freshly it will come, sir. Not some data arranging. The line number 1 to line number n, the total thousands of lines code is re-executing. In that time, what happens are duplicate accounts forming chances is there, duplicate transactions forming chances also available. Best example, when you are purchasing the something in Amazon and Flipkart, product selected, payment options also done, OTP is also entered, amount also selected. It's going to showing a message, please wait, your transaction is going to processing, right? In that time, screen 2 times top to bottom, which just like drag it. Result you will get clearly picture. Compared to my explanation, your feeling is better in that time. After entering of the OTP for the money deducting, one circle is rotating like that. Please wait, your transaction is under processing. At the time, or 2 to 3 times screen available. Na? Generally in mobile screen, if you drag it like this, what is that? Refreshing. Or 2 times enough. After 5 minutes, check your account too. Super shock is comes. How many times you refresh it, that number of times your amount deducting. Practically you can test it, anybody, doubt available. Oh, 5 rupees you can test. How many times you scroll the screen, that number of times your amount deducting. The matter. That's why every vendor clearly mentioning, please don't press the refresh button under processing. Clearly mentioning the message. Money transactions especially. One more option is also available, same. Please don't press the refresh button. Second message in the same screen, sir. Please don't press the back button also. HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, Redbus, Abibus, Go, Mantra, Flipkart to Amazon, IRCTC. While finishing of the money transferring from your account to other account, messages are comes. Without observing, without patience, if you did any of the back button refresher, money gone. Well, you have to make a call to customer care, complaint raising, they have to verify. Long process. The private banks are quickly happening. The SBI bank, your black hair, white hair also it will comes. Long process. Minimum 1 week they are taking for redepositing into your money. It's very, very horrible process. That's why every developer, server-side developer, a message clearly. Reasons are refresh and not cleaning of the text boxes. Step number 1 to step number 2, total step for re-executing. So second time money withdrawing code is also executing. If I click on the back button, sir, already you started money transferring, right? Without observing that one, you click on the back button. You are coming to next screen, but still your money deducting. Product not delivered. You already cancel the transaction, you come back to the product not confirmed, but money deducted. These are the things. Why these all the things are into users awareness problem. It's not programming problem. Developer clearly mentioning message, but we are not following the refresh back buttons, the dangerous operations. So refresh, I want to use it and it's not right thing in always. You have anybody internet banking? SBI, Andhra Bank, SBI Bank or something. Internet banking. Try to log in into your account by using websites available corresponding. Try to log in into website. You will get your account statement home page. After getting off that one, try to use the refresh button. Used anybody? After logging into successfully your net banking, online sba.com or hdfcbank.com or icicibank.com, after login into successfully, try to use the refresh button, sir. Immediately your session closed. Directly throwing out you. You are indirectly logged out. The session terminated also. You have to again freshly re-login into that one. That is the danger of refresh buttons. This is all the coding you are learning in future server-side technologies. Why the problems are comes, you are going to writing the code together. At that time, we can understand why these problems we are facing. But as a developer, you are thinking, oh, this is the reaction. Next, here I'm creating one more text box here. Here I explained theoretically, sir, but 2 days after we are remembering and not no idea. Kada. That's why one text box outside the form also I'm creating. It is just awareness. These are clearing and this is not clearing. But you don't need to remember. When you watch the program, automatically will get the awareness. Easy to identify without any remembering problem. The reset button specialization, just clearing of your input fields or data entries. Next one is submit button, sir. While developing of the server side programs, it's a more valuable for us. If you want to send the data to a server's program or you want to hand over the data to the next programs, the submit buttons are playing as a very key role. Where we are using the submit buttons, sir. So we have here Google search together. And first we are typing something here. Then if you click on the search, you will get the results. But what is this Google search, sir? Submit button only. It's a purely submit button. Otherwise, if you go for the Facebook, sir, you get a login button we are calling. But login is not a button. It's just a heading on the button. So what is this, sir? It is also submit button only. And what is this create account, sir? It's not submit button, sir. It's a hyperlink, anchor tag. Now we also designed the anchor tag of boxes style, inline block concept. But they use some big size, we use small size. The anchor tags are hyperlink. This is submit button. Next, the account creation page, sir. You can sign up is there, na? This is submit button. So submit buttons, headings different available situation wise. Sometimes filter, sometimes search, sometimes find, sometimes sign up, sometimes login, sometimes apply, application forms apply, like that. So headings, whatever it may be, concept is this all the data handovers to the next program. Who is the next program, sir? No idea. Anything. So many web technologies are available. We can call any of the web technology. The anchor tags, remember, when I click on the hyperlink, they're calling next program. Which program? HTML program, servlet program, PHP program. When I click on the hyperlink anchor tag, they should call one other program. So what is that program? HTML, servlet, PHP, HTML only. Sure? Huh? Huh? Okay, I'll do, sir. So notes I'm giving, you are not referring, I think. I'm explaining, not remembering. Programs showing, maybe not practicing. Then only we are getting the troubles while asking. That's why today night I'll remove the Google Classroom for your batch. No use of that batch, Google Classroom. Notes you can collect your own styling. I don't know that one. Your personal. Google Classroom existing link also today I'll delete it. No Google Classroom link, no notes sharing. Running notes, if you are interested, write it, otherwise leave it. Because point by point I'm explaining, somebody was sleeping. As last those boys I think irresponsibly sitting. They're sleeping, mobiles using. Friend to sitting also no use. Not explain it, then my mistake only. Explain concepts also if you are not saying proper answers and the hyperlink, most important topic of HTML. Remember that? Hypertext markup language, hyperlink, connection. An anchor tag, they can call any of the other web technology program, not HTML. The day I already called the PHP program, Amazon program also, our program HTML also, example. 3 links or 4 links we created. One link is called our program only. One link is calling the Facebook program. One link is calling the Amazon's mobile space list. But how can say only HTML? Somebody the pin drop silence. Why nodes for all you sharing? Unnecessary my Google Drive space waste. That space I can utilize for other batch. Hmm? Explanations remembering for all the students not possible, sir. Then only notes sharing. Everybody while explanation time receiving and remembering is impossible. As some group of students are possible. Some other group of students, what is, sir? We are sharing the notes. You have to recollect the information from the notes. A diagram what, sir? Your diagram है your batch discussed diagram only so right side what we have? HTML only available heading what? Hyperlink. Or how you are feeling only HTML? Okay. Unnecessary to discuss this one. Tomorrow onwards, write your running notes if it is possible. Otherwise, collect the notes from any other resources. But Google Classroom, I am going to deactivating today night. No Google Classroom. Okay, tomorrow we'll continue. Thank you.